So now
Doesn't matter. My nose is on my butt. I got my pants on. I'm fine.
what a nightmare that would be.
Yeah, eye hands.
Guillermo wasn't thinking straight.
Hands? Guillermo del Toro, you've done it again.
You sneeze, you forget, you don't do the elbow, you do your hand, you're like, fuck.
You're like, you can't see. That'll kill me, Mos. And plus, imagine this point of view. When you're getting a booger off your hand.
Bunch of other particles getting into your eye.
How you turn a shower on? How you take a lid off a jar?
I mean, you're not always pressing full in.
Lid on a
jar.
Are
you? You are?
Pickles. I want my pickles.
You get your balm involved?
Yeah. Then you get pickle juice in your fucking eyeball. Dude, that character's flawed.
We are recording on everything.
Recording on the board?
Recording on the board.
And recording on the cam?
Recording on the cam.
Can we use any of that or no?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Some of that was pretty good.
Yeah,
what you
that's
said
true.
at the very beginning, I hope never gets out for your sake. And,
Yeah, me too, man.
And for the city of Cincinnati.
Man.
But
people are gonna be mad about that.
But yeah, look at us, two guys.
Two young sexual individuals that have been smoking digital sensimilia all afternoon. Now you smoking Delta 8?
No, real stuff.
You do?
I'm in Colorado. Do you guys have the weird stuff?
Yeah, we have real stuff.
Oh, okay.
No, we have it legal here now.
All
but
of
they
it.
try to hit us with some old bullshit, They're like, "What? You can't have a gummy bear." And it's like, why don't you shut the fuck up?
No edibles or what?
No, they're trying to take away edibles from us, and I'm like, you can have them. They're scary.
No, that's dumb. Sometimes it's nice if you're a little congested, you can't hit the vape, you can eat a gummy instead. So a bunch of people can't have access to weed if you get rid of edibles. Is it for kids? Because kids like gummies?
Yeah,
who cares?
I heard. Yeah, don't give your kids weed gummies, dummy.
They're hard to take to get the gummies out, and that's all that can be done, right? For the kids.
Yeah.
Make it a little tough for them to get into the
make
packaging.
it like a Tide Pod thing.
And other than that, they should. That
God,
sucks.
dude, I bought some Tide Pods the other day. I haven't had sugar in a long time, like over a year or something. Yeah. And I bought some Tide Pods the other day, and I was feeling them in the car, and I was like, "Damn, dude, I might fucking take one of these down." What? You know what I mean? It seems like a Japanese treat.
Right.
Like a Tide Pod, like the consistency. You would find out that consistency is like, rice paper or something like that. And then you could take a little bite and squeeze the sweet, sweet juice in your mouth. And like, it's a texture thing. I want to chomp one so bad. I get why all those Gen Z fuckers died out on that thing.
Weren't they supposed to change something so that they were less
delicious,
enticing, but they're the same?
Yeah,
did they just go away and then come back the same? Like
I got the Kroger app, dude. I'm 42. I got the Kroger app, and there was a coupon came through, and I was like, "Oh, me and my girl need laundry detergent. I'm gonna pop down to Krog. I'm gonna get me the laundry D." But it was for pods, and here I am squishing these little fuckers in the car.
And you might end up, and she's away, so you really might eat one.
Why the cat's away, the mice will eat
you're gonna get a Fun Dip stick.
Yeah.
And then dip it in the gummy in the goo.
Oh no. You get a Tide Pod, then you wet it down with some Dawn or something. I mean, you're eating chemicals. You wet it down with some Dawn, and then you roll it in some powdered detergent. Now you got like a gummy nerd.
The cluster.
Yeah, now you got like a cluster, but it's a chemical cluster. It's supposed to make your laundry brand new, but it just kills you immediately as soon as you eat it. I want to eat one.
I don't think you should.
Well, maybe I'll wait until I'm old.
Maybe on camera. If you're going to eat it, then
maybe
use
I'll
it.
wait until I'm old.
Don't just do it at home alone, because then nobody sees it. There's no views or likes. It doesn't help the pod. What's the podcast called? You guys change the name a lot.
Yeah, we changed it one time. It's called Claw Machine.
Oh, and mine is called, I haven't done it in a while. What is it?
Chubby Behemoth.
War something.
and together this podcast is called Chubby Claw. Or it's called Behemoth Machine.
Behemoth Machine is probably the winner, because what else is there? Claw Behemoth Claw. No, Behemoth Machine.
Claw. That's the name of it. I was about to say Claw Machine.
Claw Chubby.
I was like, that one's good.
Chubby Claw.
Chubby Claw.
Claw Lund with Blake.
Ran and Blake. Damn, dude.
Claw Machine. No, wait.
Dude, this might
Claw
confuse
Far
people.
with Machine.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. They got to figure it out, right?
No, people might think you're Blake. You're wearing a scary shirt.
I know that. Well,
You're a guy with a dark beard wearing a scary shirt and a hat.
Black band shirt, yeah.
This is really crazy.
But instead of...
I've only done podcasts with this male body type.
Yeah, you're very comfortable right now.
Yeah, dude. I was just talking to you like, I don't know, we're hanging out. I mean, we are friends.
Same guy. No, but I want you to, I didn't want you to get scared, so I figured I'd try to look as much like Blake. But instead of, Dog Party is a very tame band compared to whatever this usually says.
It usually says like
rape spell.
It usually says like grave fucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got a skeleton with a cock.
Acid skull.
Yeah. It's got a skeleton eating its own tongue. And it says like the Bible's fake or whatever on the back.
You're already in hell.
Yeah, hell is me. And Blake's like, and meanwhile he's like a guy that's like, yeah, I paid my taxes.
The best guy.
He's like, I had to pay my taxes this year. And he's wearing a shirt that says like, demon finger.
Blood bomb.
Puke your own teeth out, slave.
Slave dagger. I saw them. They were pretty good.
Yeah.
I was scared, but I still had fun.
Yeah. Man, what's up with all them scary ass bands, dude? They still make scary music.
Yeah. But you know what I think is fun is a lot of it is tongue in cheek, and it's, you know what I mean? They aren't acting like they are hard.
Yeah.
They are having fun with it. So there's a lot of...
That's
a lot
true.
of it's ironic or, tongue in cheek. They're kind of dicking around. They're goofs. A lot of them are goofs.
That's true. Some of them are dorks.
They take the music seriously, but the names is like an inside joke almost.
That's a trope of those guys. You ever notice
They're
that?
like dicking around trying to come up with the worst name that they can. Yeah.
Like puke head or whatever.
Yeah, puke tits or
poop.
What about this on
Poop
the way
butt.
in? We were talking about the perfect combo.
Oh yeah.
A lady and a guy.
Yeah.
You mash them up, you could really come up with something better than the sum of its parts.
The muscles of a man and the boobs of a woman.
Yeah. When you paint with all the colors of the wind, you could really come up with some cool humans.
True. All the colors of the wind are on Earth.
I said last night to the crowd at Go Bananas, please tip Morgan. She wants to get a second head, and I think that's crazy. Yeah. And she just does not miss a beat. She's just nodding along, sells it, co-signs it.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I would love to get this second head operation underway.
Yeah, dude. I always say that Jake needs hair thinning surgery because his hair is so beautiful and thick.
But it's so thick that it's a nightmare, like a monkey's paw situation. You wish
what is that?
Where you think you're wishing, monkey's paw, right? Twilight Zone type shit. You wish for something, and then you get like that, but it's actually a nightmare. It's awful because in a way that you didn't expect, or
like my grandpa's joke he used to tell me.
What?
Is this monkey's paw? My grandpa, this is the only joke he ever told me. It's from Yugoslavia, right? And I asked him to tell me a joke when I was a little kid, and this is what he hit me with. He goes, he didn't have an accent, but for this, I'll say this. He goes,
make it good. Make him sound crazy.
A man was walking down the beach, and he found a genie lamp, and he picked it up. He rubbed it. Genie comes out. He says, you have one wish. And the man goes, I thought I had 3 wishes. He goes, no, you have 1 wish. And the man says, well, I wish that my penis was so big it would touch the sand. And his legs fell off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's perfect. That's Monkey's Paw. Hell yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Where, there's
the
always
name of my new band, Monkey's Paw.
There's a Paw Machine.
Paw Machine!
Change
it. Dude, go to YouTube now.
Where either the troll, the genie, whoever's granting the wish is a trickster, or with the Jake. Oh yeah, he's got or straight hair versus curly hair. Both sides want the other because they think it's all grass is greener stuff, but it comes with its own journey, with its own hurdles.
You have to wear leave-in shampoo.
And Jake, thick hair. Sometimes his neck is sore because the hair and the head
density
are heavy.
I wonder if his scalp ever gets wet.
Heavy's the head that wears the hair.
Yeah, heavy is the head that wears the hair.
Yeah, his scalp is crawling with mites.
Yeah, because his hair's so thick, the water in the shower is like...
Yeah, the shampoo's not getting it down.
No, you're not getting it at the root.
To the core, the core of the head.
Yeah, dude, I love
Core of
his
the
hair
hair.
and I love his demeanor and I love did you see my Don't Tell? I'm wearing him on my shirt.
Yeah, I asked you who it was. Like, who's that guy?
I put Jake on my shirt.
Yeah, that was cool. Now you'll both be famous.
Yeah, no, neither one of us will be famous.
I thought the whole thing
not
was
real.
don't tell. Shouldn't they maybe not share a bunch of videos of their don't tell? No, I'm kidding.
I think they shouldn't.
That's dumb as hell.
I think they shouldn't put the comedians' names on there and see how many comics want one.
They have too much reach for it to still be called don't tell.
Yeah.
If you ask me, but nobody did. Nobody asked me to do one
back
either.
and ask you in a minute what you think about their reach. Dude, do you hate Cincinnati?
No, that's not what I said. When he picked me up, I said, I got to tell you, and I was joking. I said, I got to tell you, Cincinnati sucks without you. I was just saying I haven't seen you. You've been doing other stuff.
Yeah.
And also, we're not in Cincinnati. I didn't go to the market, which we did one of the times I came here with Sam.
Yeah.
I haven't done a lot. Just kind of hung out over here.
How's the condo?
Condo's good, you know. It's
Condo's good. Did you jizz
relatively
in the ice
clean.
trays?
No, but I thought about all the horror stories of the idea of a comedy condo.
Isn't that crazy? That's how
was
comedy
around.
comedy has changed in the way where guys don't even and girls don't even do weird shit at condos to make other comics laugh.
I hope they don't. Well, and also, is it funny or is it disgusting?
Well, some
and
of it was mean and
evil?
disgusting.
Yeah,
And it's like
you could do some funny stuff. I
you
guess.
could you could do funny stuff. Put a Jello mold under a bed with the remote in it or something.
like The Office.
Yeah, do a gym. You could go
Harmless fun.
Harmless fun. You could do a gym instead of guys used to stick like everything in their asshole. And then the next comedian would go in there, and the doctor would be like, "You have fucking cholera. We don't know you have cholera."
Yeah, you shit in the pillowcase or whatever.
Yeah, jizz in the ice tray.
Just hazing, like violence. Yeah.
You do all the Home Alone pranks in the condo. So when the guy comes to clean it, he burns his fucking hand on the doorknob or whatever. You know. As soon as the club manager comes in to be like, "Oh, do we need to change the sheets?" A fucking paint can slaps her in the head. You know, a full can of paint takes her off the set. You know, shit like that.
Yeah.
Leave a live alligator in the dish tank.
You go back, and the headliner's in bed, and you put micro machines.
Yeah.
On the outside of the bed, so that you put your feet
pull
down,
the fire
step
alarm.
down.
And so he's like, "What the hell?" And he jumps out and he's like, "Ah!" Yeah. And you're like, "That's what you get for making me open for you. I'm a prankster." God, shit used to be so fun. Everybody's so serious now, dude.
I
picture is something serious.
I was
back
a baby funeral. I was a little worried about the lotion and the soap, the body wash, but I'm like the third person in there, so hopefully there's not a lot of
Also,
shit, piss, and cum everywhere.
They don't do that. The guy that was there before you was Brad Wenzel. You think that guy's jacking off in a bottle of shampoo?
No, he saves
He's
all of his.
He's a married guy.
He saves all of his jizz.
He saves his fingernail clippings.
Yeah.
Takes them home to throw them away in his garbage can.
He thinks that they're a part of him enough that he needs to hold on to them and then, dispose of them at home or whatever. Yeah,
he burns them up.
Keeps
he burns them up with incense.
I think he keeps
and
it all.
Thank you, everyone.
He bought a home so that he would have more storage for all of the pieces of him.
Yeah, right. Wenzel can keep his own self in his sheddings and bags in various bags and boxes around his house.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna add up
so
quick.
he didn't jizz in the shampoo.
No, he could never part with it.
And you know what? I can make you this guarantee. Every week after the headliner leaves, I taste the shampoo to make sure nobody jizzed in it. And so far it's jizzless. It's still just making me regular sick. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I saw Brad just a couple weeks ago at a wedding, and you were at a wedding, last night? 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
Whoa. Yeah, wedding, fun.
It's wedding season.
It's not. It's off wedding season.
It's off wedding season, so I'm hoping some people
weddings.
got some deals.
You save a couple grand.
Is that true? Why are weddings
compared
so
to
expensive,
June?
bro?
June
Let me
is-
get married outside at
June's
Copenhagen.
nuts. Yeah. The Asian
Getting married
Center.
in this parking
the Asian
lot?
Family Center.
Marty comes flying through in the Escalade and dusts my whole wedding party.
Oh, sorry.
Marty comes through in the Escalade with the fucking trailer hitch attached to the back of it and just dusts my wedding party. I'm like crying. I'm like, "I love you so much, babe." I like got my ring out. It's like, he's like, sorry, I forgot to bring potato skins in. Interrupts my wedding to bring in pizza crusts. You know what I mean? That's what would happen up here. That if I like had to describe Go Bananas, it's like I genuinely love him. I love him. He's hilarious. He's unintentionally hilarious, and bro, he just like would do that to me.
Well, what do you mean by dust? You didn't mean plow into?
No. No, he is a bad driver though.
I thought he's a bad driver. Them getting run over in the parking lot.
All the gravel in the loose parking lot, he would dust my whole wedding. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He'd gray us out.
Up a bunch of shit.
Yeah, he'd put a bunch of gray dust in the air, and everybody'd be wearing shit. We'd look a little dusty.
You look like statues.
Yeah. We'd look like Bam Margera antiqued us. Yeah, and we would come in here to Go Bananas for my reception, of course. Mm-hmm. You know, best man speech on stage.
Save a couple bucks.
Open mic. Save a couple bucks. Open mic. Let a couple new comics go up and do 5 about me. Yeah. And if they roast, I'd give them the light.
We had a hell of a wedding. It was a comedian wedding like yours, so a lot of laughs.
I'm never doing that, by the way.
You wouldn't invite a bunch of comics?
No, I would invite a bunch of comics because they're my friends. Oh, but I wouldn't do that.
Have them do sets.
Fuck no.
Good call.
No.
Save a couple bucks.
Dude, I don't even know who my best man would be. I'm guessing it would be Gub. And he would be honest. He would be sweet. He would Blake would be good. He would be like, you know, he would say some shit from the heart. He'd probably be really funny too. But then I'd one up him by getting up. I'd pull down his pants in front of everybody, show his wiener and his big thick bush. But yeah, give my man. I'll be like, dude, you can wear maternity pants. I don't care. And little did he know, I set him up to fucking pants and wiener out in front of everybody. And that's my wedding gift to me. But
steal all of his underwear the night before, so that you don't have to worry about grabbing both layers.
Because we know he'll wear them if they're holy. So actually, you know what, dude? For Gub was a whole lot bigger when we would go and like take the podcast on the road and stuff. And surprisingly cleanly guy, doesn't stink.
Yeah.
He does fart into an open bowl of water, though, every morning.
Why?
Dude, I don't know. That was fucking me up when we were sharing a room. Because, like, I'd wake up and he'd be in the bathroom already, door closed. He would have taken a shower. And he's just, like, lacing farts in an open bowl. He's farting on the toilet, like, 4 feet from my head. You know what I mean? I mean, we're separated by a wall.
That's how it goes.
But it sounded like he was blasting off in there. It was like the angry inch. I don't even know what that means. But it was like, you know, he's farting like that he was farting like a little mean buzzer, like when a bug flies past your head, you know, that sound. But it was that out of an asshole. It was like, you know, it was mean.
You got to get the TV on.
Yeah, I know, but Stephanie Beans is snoring next to me. We'd make him sleep between us. We'd make him sleep on the floor between us. We'd make him a bed.
It's a good spot.
Right. And then we'd all watch TV together and Gub would drop his chips on him all the time. And now there's no more night chips. There's no more open bowl farting. He's just kind of a normal guy.
Blake has lost weight. I've lost a little weight.
You've also lost weight.
Trying.
You guys look tough.
Didn't try.
You're in the stage where you look tough.
Yeah, I feel kind of tough.
Yeah. Now you're going to be rail thin in 4 months, and you're going to be like, "Sir, can you help me pick up the milk?"
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah, you
got to be careful. No, I don't want to be weak. I still want to be a strong, tough guy.
He gets along. People pick up milk for him.
People are generally helpful.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to need anybody.
My shopping cart,
I live in a tiny town. There's only a few folks, and usually I'm the one helping them. I've had like 3 or 4 small women in the last couple months need something high up, and I'm right there.
Yeah.
I'm glad to help.
Knock them down.
No, I pick them up because, you know, if you just grab it for them, they don't like that. They want to grab it themselves. So you pick them up and you bring them up to the top part of the shelf. They get to feel tall for a couple seconds. Oh, look, I did it. You know, they're proud.
And you drop them back down.
You drop them so they get a little scared.
You do doomsday device. You have somebody from Costco come off the top shelf with a clothesline.
Well, if you can get eye contact with a guy, you're like,
Lund and Gregory in electronics flipped Doris the other night. She's fucked up. She's at Trinity Local.
She didn't even drop her can of cheese.
Yeah, that's what you're picking them up for.
That's what's high up. They want canned cheese.
Canned cheese isn't high. It's a low treat.
In Trinidad, they put them up high.
Oh, wow.
So the kids can't get them
up there.
because the kids will just slam it.
Yeah, and
they'll just dome it and then put it
Colorado,
back.
they put them higher so you can't get up to elevation.
They pop.
You start gassing out. Yeah, you're like when you're trying to get the cheese.
Sometimes they explode if you get too high on a shelf. So there is like a happy medium.
Are you
where
way
they're
high?
shelf stable?
No, you're low.
High, yeah.
You're high.
Yeah.
Are you higher than Denver?
Trinidad is 6,000. Is a little over 6,000 feet. Yeah. Denver's 5,280. So we're higher. But there's only a few people there. There's like 40 people. So a lot of it's like, hello? Like, it's just me.
Hello. Hello.
We were talking about being bad at being home alone. Yeah, because usually it's us that are gone. And then you can't handle. Yeah. I meant to tell you that I always get scared that wherever I live is haunted when my wife isn't home.
God.
That's where I go to.
Yeah.
I'm like, hello? Because I think I hear something.
And it's a house make a sound. You're like,
so
and you're like,
stupid.
Hey, babe, I'm gonna go sleep with my dad's.
or whatever.
Yeah, I gotta be around people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sleep in the park.
Yeah.
With everybody else that got priced out of Denver, not Trinidad. Trinidad's free. It's free to live there.
Finally, I can build my dream home.
Yeah, you'd think people would flock there because it's free, but
Yeah, dude, I got home from the show last night like kind of late.
Columbus.
Don't tell.
And you didn't.
And I didn't.
Nobody was there.
And I didn't. There was a bunch of people there.
Too many, probably.
They were all mad at me. But
Because you plowed into the crowd.
Yeah, I came in.
Pulled a Marty.
I came in Marty style, and I fishtailed and knocked a lady out of her seat. And then I let my dog poop in there. I let my dog just come in and poop and pee wherever it wants, Marty style. But it's
a good move.
Yeah. No, I mean, you know what? That's really true of Marty. He really is the boss because that guy will just fully let his dog poop and pee, and then be like, somebody will clean it up. I got shit I got going on. Guy rocks.
On to the next one.
He's number one in my book and in my heart. I love him so much. What I was saying was when I'm home alone, I'm trying to be like, I desperately miss my girl. I love my girlfriend, dude. It sucks.
Oh, and this is new. Yeah, this is new to you. To miss the lady as opposed to enjoying the
I used to the
alone time or whatever.
Yeah, previous times I'd shut the door and be like, I'd be like singing and showering and pulling my butt out and slap. Now I'm like
farting in a bowl.
Yeah, farting in an open bowl, water gub style. And now I'm just like walking around I'm like,
I guess I'll make peanut butter bars.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, can I watch this movie without her?
Right? Yeah, probably not.
No, I'm like, catch up on task already.
Oh, how is that?
It's fine.
It's not Mare.
It's not Mare of Easton.
That was good.
Mare was good. No, I forget what happened in Mare.
What's her name? Kate Winslet.
Yeah,
bumping around.
Yeah, but I forget.
She's a cop
she
or
hurt
whatever.
Her ankle chasing the guy.
Yep.
But I forget what was the crime.
The ankle got real infected.
Oh, the girl did it.
It was.
Yeah,
No, it just that's the whole show.
Yeah,
she was supposed to investigate a murder, but she hurt her ankle real bad.
Yeah.
So a lot of it's
that's right. In the finale, she takes an antibiotic, and then the credits roll, and it's like, did she lose her foot? It's like nobody knows. It was a cliffhanger.
Season 2.
Season 2 never came.
It's gonna come out in
they
2
couldn't
years.
get Winslet to come do her ankle acting again. So yeah, dude, no season 2 of Mare of Easttown 2. We don't know if she kept the foot or not. And yeah, the doctor prescribed it. He also was like, it looks like you might have osteoporosis, and it said bum, 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 and then it was like starring Kate Winslet. You're like, what? No. So yeah, that sucks, man, and I'm gonna miss that. I don't remember what happened. A girl got killed for being pregnant in the woods where the kids party. Is that Mare of Easttown?
Yes.
And then it linked up to like some sort of sex trafficking thing?
No.
See, maybe
you don't
I'm
know?
mixing up too.
Seen it.
Okay.
What the fuck?
And I don't know if that's fair for you to just say. No, I guess it's about who did it, not what happened, because what happened happens very early on. So never mind. You're in the clear. And well, we talked about the ankle thing, which is a big part of it. So
Yeah,
that's
she
a big
jumped that
spoiler.
fence chasing that guy, and she was
It's a
like,
big spoiler. Fuck. My fucking ankle.
My fucking ankle, fucking
Maybe
fuck.
it's
too
fine.
much cussing. There's too much cussing in that show, and her mom is in there being rude. Isn't she played by Dolores Banks? What's her name? Elizabeth Leachman. What is it?
I'm not sure.
She's played Mayor of Easttown mom, actress now.
Mare.
Saying that. Mayor of East. No,
It's not mayor.
M-A-R-E.
Yeah, Mare. It came up. They know. You're not the first person to blow it. That's for sure.
Who's the mother in Mayor of Easttown?
Jean Smart.
Jean Smart, will you click that?
She was good.
Oh,
yeah.
she's Hacks.
Yeah.
Okay, Hacks
She's the
is
hack
the
in
mom.
Hacks.
Yeah, she's the hack in Hacks. I love that lady,
Hacks is
dude.
fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's great.
I can't watch Hacks
Why? Because
it's woman
You would do it
comedy.
differently?
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, it's because
old lady comedian.
it's because I like it, but it just kind of plods along in a way where I'm like, it doesn't keep me interested for that long.
I think
Task also makes me fall asleep immediately.
Task does. It's supposed to be crazy,
It's
isn't
crazy.
it? Gritty. Everything's
But they're
dust.
all
Everybody
from-
looks like a statue because
Yeah,
of all
but
the
they're all
dust.
from Pennsylvania, so they
all
all
the chalk
talk
dust.
crazy.
Oh, and they make you tie.
They're like, I'm not going to rob this house with you if you're going to act all weird. And you're like, what is this show? Nobody's ever pulled off these accents like this. The guy's like, where's the fucking money, Ricky? You're being a damn dick. And you're like, dude, I'm not watching these guys.
You hear that talk a lot. People they come this way, come through Cincy. They don't
Task?
dare. No, that accent.
Yeah, sometimes you'll hear it.
Yeah.
But not, it ain't that,
What about this?
it ain't that prevalent.
Is Ohio the Midwest?
Yeah, it's Cincinnati, the Midway. Ohio is, yeah.
Yeah.
But see, Chad Daniels, he always likes to fucking shoot his mouth off by saying that
Separatist?
it's on the Eastern time zone. He's like, so you guys
That's
are
part
East.
of it.
And
To
I was-
him.
That's part of it
Okay.
to him, which that does make sense. But then he says he's from Minnesota, and he's like he's from the Midwest, and I would argue he's from the mid North.
Great Lakes
Yeah,
is separate or something.
Right.
Some people think that. I only
But
ask.
I would say we're the Middle East, really.
yeah,
I know, I
you're no
really
man's
would.
land.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Gaza.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. You guys
Right.
have a lot of rebuilding to do, and I'm hungry. And there's no food. The reason I asked is because I think it was the first show Thursday night. I have camo Lund hats that have been selling more than the other colors that I've made, so I mostly brought the camo. And this dude
Really?
was like, camo, all right, yeah, those probably sell pretty good in the Midwest. And I was like, hey, well, yeah, aren't we standing in the Midwest right now? And he was like, no, Ohio's not the Midwest. I was like, all right, buddy, you're the boss. So
Why don't you throw up the map of the Midwest?
I was surprised.
Type in map of Midwest and hit images on that for Papa, and we're gonna put that up in the back because Ohio is in the Midwest.
I would think so, but maybe it's Great Lakes.
No, because it goes as far as
Oh, well, yeah, it looks like we're right.
Yeah, we're right on the edge there.
Oh, now that's interesting because this map says the kinda sorta would include
Bad.
Nebraska and South Dakota, North Dakota, and I thought they were pretty solidly.
I just don't understand how
Part
that's
of it.
the Midwest. I don't understand it being called the Midwest. Are they
What?
splitting
Ohio?
it up by? No. It's not even really the middle.
Oh, the
it's
north?
the East.
Is this like Minnesota? Where's it at?
Those
Go
are the
right.
Dakotas.
Go right.
That's Minnesota.
Yes, that's Minnesota.
So hard, not a hard R, hard MW for Minnesota, according to this one map.
Yeah. but
Anyway,
it's like Michigan and Illinois. I get it. Wisconsin, yes. Ohio for sure. Indiana for sure. But like, I don't know, man. It doesn't seem like it's even the middle of the map. The middle of the map seems like Colorado and the Dakotas
Well, Midwest.
Yeah.
It's the old
and Wyoming.
like before like Continental Railroad. We were the Midwest. You know, the West was.
before westward expansion.
Yeah.
You think that's part of it?
Yeah.
Is that we didn't know about all the other
Well, it's
great
okay.
parts of
You know,
America?
I've always
left.
said this kind of thing. You can change it.
And it's loose, like that. You know,
I think if they just
there's a
said-
little discussion around it. I
See,
think
it's always that's Ohio and Missouri River too. I also heard it's what
That's-
cradles that. So
that's
This
what.
one's wrong. Well, damn. This one says something else.
I've heard Cincinnati called the southernmost north.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's like because we were where Cincinnati, Ohio is where that was pretty much the cutoff for the Underground Railroad. If you made it to Cincinnati, you were good.
Yeah.
Because you were out of the South. So they call us the southernmost north or the northernmost south or whatever. Because it is like as soon as you got over the Kentucky line
nuts.
and you crossed the Ohio River, you were good. And Cincinnati is right there on that line.
Yeah, Cincinnati was like, hey, come on in.
Yeah.
I made some biscuits. Come on in.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no trick. Come on.
Yeah.
No, I came from the South, but now I live in Cincinnati.
And now, I mean, the
Cincinnati
craziest
since my mama had me.
has me. And that's also so crazy is I do joke about that, but I'm always like, it's so crazy that I sound pretty Ohio sometimes. Like sometimes I'll be like, why don't you grab that? And it's like, where'd that come from? You know what I mean? Ohio. But like people from Kentucky legitimately are like, hey man, you can't come over there, don't I? And you're like, what the fuck?
Everything they say sounds like Camp Scatterboat.
Yeah.
Got to own the Camp Scatterboat.
I've been born and raised in Newport, Kentucky. Yeah. You sound like a ghost.
My dad was a cigarette. My mama was a lantern. A woman in Kentucky. So I've asked people about their pets, and I literally am hoping for something interesting. After dogs, riff on dogs. Cats, riff on cats. And then anything crazy just in case. And it's always a letdown. And I literally have gotten to saying, I'm just hoping that somebody says they had a monkey or an alligator, something cool. Instead of a fucking turtle. Everybody yells out turtle like I'm going to be
the turtle king.
Stoked.
Oh, great. Did it know karate?
The slowest one, the worst one. Yeah. It eats lettuce and nothing else,
Yeah.
It doesn't make a sound. Tell me
sometimes
more.
Have you ever heard that video of them busting?
Yeah. There's a little...
a turtle will be like...
That's it though. Only if they're busting.
Same noise as Marty.
Otherwise
busting.
they're yawning. Yeah. Otherwise they're bored and boring.
Yeah.
But yeah, I said that I think that was Friday. I said I was hoping to hear somebody had an alligator or a monkey, and a woman said I had both, and I was like, "Booyah!" It was crazy.
Which one rode which one?
I think they were friends.
Imagine if the alligator rode the
head
monkey.
on shoulders.
Yeah.
The alligator stands up on its hinders, and the monkey's
like they're
on
trying to sneak into a
alligator
movie?
shoulders. Yeah.
Like they're going trench
Not
coat
Roomba,
style.
not a cat on a Roomba.
See, I'm wanting alligator to ride on a monkey's back, and the monkey take off up the stairs. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
The tail would be dragging.
Alligator backpack.
Yeah, alligator
Welcome to
backpack.
Alligator Backpack.
Ooh, that's our new cast name. Type it into YouTube, see if anybody's got it.
Yeah, she did not disappoint. Said her dad was crazy. Obviously, like sold tons of
Why can't
bushels of weed and moonshine.
Why do these guys gotta be crazy?
Oh, it was nuts. He was a character, and so I mean, obviously, so that comes with. And she goes, "It's a caiman." It was a caiman and a spider
Her dad
monkey.
was a caiman?
No. No. He was from the Caymans.
Oh.
No, the alligator was a caiman alligator, which are smaller. Spider monkey is a smaller monkey, but still count it. So she was still 2 for 2 in my book, yeah.
I mean, you're living with something, the monkey could let the alligator out.
Yeah.
If the monkey got away, if you were watching, I don't know, Halloween.
Missing Link stuff.
Or what are you guys watching? Is It Cake? And if you're sitting there and you're watching Is It Cake?
October is spooky for me and Megan.
Ooh,
spooky
watch
stuff.
Is It Cake Spooky Edition. You're like, is that a real pumpkin? It's like, nope, it's cake. But what I'm saying is, you watch an episode of Is It Cake, and then you kind of start dozing off a little bit. You're gone off that digital sensimilia, and then you kind of start dozing a little bit, and the monkey's like, ooh, I'm bored. You know what I could do? I could go let my pet alligator
whatever
out,
I want,
jam around the house, and you wake up, you got a gaming bite in your neck or whatever. No thanks.
He's a little guy, so I think you'd have to be a deep sleeper to get got by your caiman. Yeah.
He could clap that
the right
nose
angle,
quick.
yeah.
Then you
One chomp.
Then, dude, you know what's fucked up? If a gaiman, if he bit your nose off and took it with him, you would have to get a new nose, okay? Unless you wanted to go Skeletor style in public.
Leave it.
Yeah, leave it. Leaving it is crazy. Just a hole. You're like, what's up? You guys want to know what I look like when I'm dead? So you'd have to get a new nose, okay?
Yeah.
Except for Halloween time. Maybe get a poppable, snappable.
Yeah.
You know? But what are you going for? Are you going for trying to recreate your same nose? Or are you going to go get a new one?
Dream nose.
Dream nose.
Right? You should. You earned it. you sell a ton of...
You were a negligent alligator parent.
The real deal sensimilia. And so you deserve a cool nose. So
what are you going with?
What about Steve Martin and Roxanne where it's real big, but you can snap it off and put on a normal one when you want?
Oh, so you want to switch
for like a job interview? Well, if you snap...
What do you mean? What's your job interview nose?
It's not Roxanne because Roxanne was super long.
I don't think I ever saw Roxanne.
I don't think I did either.
Yeah, but I
remember the nose.
About. Yeah.
For some reason, he has a giant nose.
I think I'm going with a big fatty. I've always had a little guy, you know.
Yours is pretty good, huh?
Yeah, but I've always had a little nose, dude. I've had like a little kid nose.
It's kind of a little chode.
Yeah, it's kind of a little chode of a nose.
It's kind of thick.
I'm trying to get a fucking honk, like a guy that drinks, you know.
Oh,
like
gin blossom.
Yeah,
gin blossoms.
Oh, gin blossoms.
What'd you say?
Bulbous.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a bulbous ass nose because I want to look kind of like one of the what are they called?
Nose model?
No, not a nose model. They're from Lord of the Rings. The little mean guys, Gimli's. What are they called? What are those fucking guys called? They live in the mountain, dude. They live in the mountain. They're not trolls. They live in the mountain and they love gold.
Leprechauns?
Don't say it. They live in a mountain and they love gold. Type in Thor in Lord of the Rings. He's the king of the fucking...
A dwarf?
Dwarf. Yeah, I want to be a dwarf.
Oh, dwarf nose.
I take that back. I thought it was more whimsical than...
Dwarf?
Now just saying dwarf sounds really horrible.
Well, but it's...
I mean Lord of the Rings dwarf.
Specific, fictional...
Yeah. Fictional dwarf nose.
Not a real guy with
like
feelings.
Peter Dinklage.
No.
Yeah. Not a real guy who's married with feelings, yeah. Not the Dinkelman.
with a whole ass life.
With a whole life and a wife and probably children that love him. I don't mean like, I want Dinklage's nose. Actually, I don't want Dinklage's nose.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
He's a handsome man.
Dinklage?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put him on the list of like top 10 guys I'd fuck.
I think I would. You want somebody big towering over you,
yeah,
making
Victor
you scared,
Wembayamba.
making you scared.
Yeah, Victor Wembayamba. I want to get piped by Victor Wembayamba. Is that his name? Vinny Wembayambi?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, you're saying it right.
Sean
I
Jambalaya?
think.
What is his name?
Wembanyama.
Victor.
That sounded right.
Is it Victor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were curious about whether Victor was right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, you were good.
And then I said Sean Jambalaya.
Made me think you were thinking of someone else, and I was like,
I would let it, I mean, but I'm not really, dude. I really, you know, I think I'm progressive in my thoughts, you know, but I don't think I want to get piped if I had to.
Yeah, but if you had to, it would be someone.
I'd want somebody I knew had a little wiener. I think Dinklage
you
is
just
packing.
said you were going with Wembanyama.
I think that guy's too big to have a big wiener.
Oh, come on.
I do. I think Shaq's probably got a regular size wiener.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, that's my Subway take, as a matter of fact.
I used to try to think about what I would do.
Wiener. And you know what? I only want to make some money in this life, enough money to pay Shaq for him to send me a picture of his soft penis. I don't even want him getting hard. I just want to see his wiener one time. And you know what?
Wiener,
you know what I'll say to Shaq?
Chubbs.
I'll say to this. Can we put this in your will? When at your funeral, I get time with your body. I just get to pull your pants down and look at your wiener. I'm not going to do. Somebody can watch me to make sure I'm not like a psychopath or whatever. Because I don't think I can be friends with Shaq for long enough to garner enough trust for him to just look at me and be like, you can look at my dick when I die. So I think I got to be like, listen, dude, I know
sick.
this is a weird thing. I'm sick. That's what I'll say.
My ankle's fucked.
My ankle's fucked. I got Easttown ankle. Okay? So I don't know if I'm going to keep it or it's going to go. I just need to see it, man. The doctor said it was cool. The doctor said it was cool, man. I asked.
He's
what
like,
about
which
this?
doctor? And you're like, my doctor.
What about this? What about this? I dress up like a doctor, okay? I go in, I say, Shaq, I'm your new doctor. I'm Sean Jambalaya or whatever, you know. Yeah, my brother Victor, he plays. And then I go up and I say, yeah, you were in the league too, weren't you? And then I go, well, all right, time for you to turn your head and cough. Let me see that thing. And then as soon as I get down there, I put on my Ray-Bans with the camera.
Yeah.
And And then I get my treasure.
Yeah,
Picture
you put
Shaq's
on
wiener.
Ray-Bans sunglasses, and that tips him off. But he's like, well, he's a doctor.
He's like,
I trust him.
No, Shaq would be like, this doctor is cool as hell. I'll be like, sorry, man, your penis is shiny or something. You know, I'll say I got a condition. I'm a doctor. I'll make it up. I'll say, I don't know, the lights in here bouncing off your penis skin. It's making me blind. I got to put these on. Sorry, but I really need to take a look at this big fucking hanger. It probably is heavy, but I don't think it's big. Because, dude, all the skin had to go to the rest of him.
That's not how it works.
It might be.
It certainly might be not massive, but I doubt it.
I don't think it's massive.
Everything else.
That's
everything
what
else
you
is
would
so
think.
big.
But this man, no, there's never been a story that's come out about the sheer size of it. You know who's got a huge penis?
He's on
James
there.
Woods.
Okay.
Right? That's like a known thing in Hollywood. I guess James Wood is absolutely packing a cannon. Uncle Milty, I guess he was packing an absolute fucking hammer.
Right.
You never hear people come out and be like, fuck Shaq, he damn near killed me. You never, because he dated that lady, Hoops.
Right, I remember that.
This picture is so crazy, okay?
Picture,
He
yeah.
dated, will you put that up on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, that is one of the most insane pictures of all time. Number one, it looks like it
she's
was
still-
taken under the water.
She's still walking around.
Right, she's
yeah, why
still
is that
alive.
so degraded?
She's still alive.
It's from
And
like
she's
still
2018, but it looked like it was from 99.
But that's what I mean. Shaq, dude, if he had sex with that woman in real life,
Once.
which he did,
Yeah.
if he was packing a hammer,
She'd be gone.
This is when he was a professional athlete. He would have ripped her asunder. He would have Macbethed her or whatever the hell. Look at that. Look at how big he is.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want the future to look like.
There's got to be stories.
Yeah, Shaq's wife, dude, Shaq's ex-wife, she never came out and was like, yeah, he was absolutely hammering me in the sack. That bastard. That's why I asked for an extra $30 million. He absolutely destroyed my gaucho. You know what I mean? He punched me through the couch. And then there's no stories of that.
Yeah, but also maybe they're on good terms, or the money involves,
Dude,
hey,
that's-
don't talk about my wiener in any way.
That's not.
Hopefully he left her alone.
Simone Biles.
I don't like that.
Wow.
Take that off the screen.
Jeez.
That is fucking scary. That is like, look at this.
Think about
Should-
this when you sleep.
Yeah.
Should we do the weather? You ever do the weather? Or
No,
what?
we've never done the weather. Do you want to try our hand at doing the weather?
It's raining.
It is raining. Do you want to get up and we'll do the weather?
I mean, we should probably let people know what's going on.
Okay.
Ran,
Yeah.
are you sick of edibles that taste like lawn clippings and hit like chamomile tea?
Dude, I maybe you read my diary.
Yeah, I'm right there. I'm under the bed putting
must
down
have
micro
seen me writing
machines
it.
for you to step on.
Watch out, Daniel Stern.
Well, throw those in the trash, because IndaCloud makes THC that's legal, delicious, and actually does its job. Unlike
I'm
Blake.
already in.
So, yeah, get rid of the crap that you've got that tastes like grass.
Done. I hate grass tasting edibles.
Get that grass out of your mouth.
Okay, it's gone.
Looking for better sleep?
Yeah.
They've got a gummy for that.
What? Is it melatonin?
No.
What
it's
is it?
THC.
What?
You want a light social buzz?
Sure.
IndaCloud has got you covered easy.
Okay.
It's not even difficult. That's what's nice, is that they do it with ease.
That does sound nice, actually.
No stress, just sensimilia.
I hate being stressed. I love to eat my sensimilia.
Yeah, they are killing it. We got a bunch of their product before we started shouting them out. And yeah, it was all top-notch shiz. Got you buzzed, got you chilled. I was ready to watch Mayor of Easttown all night.
Oh,
I was
poor Hank.
dialed into that.
Now, I
Anky.
bet, I don't want to say anything about InCloud's product, but I bet if Mayor of Easttown would have had an edible, she wouldn't have hurt her ankle.
Probably wouldn't have gotten as inflamed as swole.
We
But
don't
yeah.
know. We don't know if that's true.
No, of course, we're not doctors. We're mailmen.
Well, I might be a doctor.
Wait, we're saying stuff.
I'm Shaquille O'Neal's doctor.
We're saying stuff that isn't in the episode yet. If this goes in the middle, anyway.
Doesn't matter. It's called a preview.
It's foreshadowing. And you're going to have a shadow from Into Cloud. Wait, no, the gummies don't produce smoke. So that's not true.
Unless you set them on fire or something. Put them in a skillet.
Make them smoke. Yeah,
put them in a skillet with some water.
Get some notebook paper in there.
Yeah, you can make them smoke.
But
Trust me.
it's a hell of a product for sure. Into Cloud isn't just another cannabis brand. It's a fully legal online dispensary that's already moved enough product to impress Snoop himself.
What?
The Snoop Man.
Doggy Man?
Dog Snoop. Yeah. Snoopy Doggy Doggo. The dog
I've heard
guy.
of him.
Yeah, half man, half dog, all Snoop. With flour for $70 per ounce, whatever the vibe, Into Cloud's got a match that's tested, trusted, and delivered right to your door. How could you say no to that?
You can't. You simply cannot.
Yeah, so shut up.
Yeah.
If you're 21 or older, grab 30% off your first order plus free shipping with code Chubby at indacloud.co. That's INDACLOUD.co. Code Chubby for 30% off, free shipping, and snacks suddenly taste like an adult Michelin star meal. Fill out their quick survey when you order to support the show, then go finish the episode, that game, or that snack you started. Enjoy responsibly, and thanks to Into Cloud for sponsoring today's show.
Lund, I had a question for you, dude. And, I'm hosting for you tonight at the show. I'm wearing these sweats, but I wish I had better clothes. What do you think would really spruce up my outfit? Just as a question.
That's too bad, yeah.
Yeah.
They're so light gray, so the crowd's going to see everything.
Yeah, that's right.
You should have bought new clothes for tonight and for the season ahead. But thankfully, Chubby's is here to make sure your fall wardrobe hits harder than a linebacker who hasn't heard of CTE.
Chubby's, you bastards.
They're naughty.
Yeah.
With soft, stretchy fall staples built for maximum comfort, Chubby's fall collection is packed with cozy gear that brings the heat. These are going to bring the heat. Your balls are going to be
on fire.
smoky.
I wish I had some Chubbies. I could fart through them with ease, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
So
soft,
everybody
stretchy,
could get all the notes.
comfy, farty, pre-packed with farts if you can't make your
with
own.
cock.
No, you gotta
bring that yourself.
You gotta buy your own, I think, to shove in there.
All right.
But yeah, Chubby's is
I've
great.
actually heard of Chubbies.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had some Chubbies. I had a Chubbies polo for golf. I loved it.
Yeah. It used to be, I think they were concentrating on shorts and undies. Now they're doing it all. And it's all quality stuff, comfort, style, grace.
Ooh, grace.
Yeah, it literally makes you more graceful.
I did notice that out on the golf course. My swing had some grace in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you didn't look just like an animal. You looked like
a piece
an
of shit
artist
out there. I looked like a damn artiste.
You looked like a talented star that was shining brightly. Mm-hmm. You got travel plans ahead? I'll bet you do.
I bet I do.
You're going somewhere fast.
Yeah, I'm going somewhere up right to the top.
Straight to hell. Oh, yeah.
Oh, or to the bottom.
I was thinking hell. You're thinking the top. Well, either way.
The top of hell. Earth.
If you're going anywhere that's going to be a little chilly because the season is changing, grab some warm weather gear before heading out, like the Chubby's original stretch shorts, their classic line swim trunks, and their versatile performance polo.
Go off, King.
Oh, they're saying get some warm weather gear just in case it's still hot. You go south of the equator, it's summer, dick.
Yeah,
summer, stupid.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. Thanks for calling me stupid. It jogged my man.
They're just saying worldwide.
If you want to be worldwide in your chubs.
When I see warm weather, I think clothes that will keep you warm in the cold weather. But they're saying warm weather. If you're going to sunny Costa Rica, they've still got whatever you need.
Good.
Shorts, a little polo.
Yeah, I said I had that Chubby's polo for golf. You don't play it.
You won't shut up about
dumbass.
it. God, you just keep talking about golf.
I loved it.
You golfed once, and it's your whole thing now.
I golfed once last year, and I wore Chubby's polo, and I loved it the whole time. Go ahead.
Whether you're layering up for tailgates,
I could be doing that.
Lounging through lazy Sundays.
I did that earlier today.
Hence these
farters.
Or if you're just leaning fully into fall comfort.
I'm loving leaning fully into fall comfort.
Chubby's has you covered. From his head to Tizzo. For a limited time, Chubby's is giving our listeners 20% off your order with the code Chubby at chubbyshorts.com/chubby.
What?
That's code CHUBBY at chubbyshorts.com/chubby. Support the show and show your thighs some respect with Chubby's.
That's like a sale.
Oh yeah, but it's just whenever. But you just do it at your leisure.
Well, thanks, Chubbies, and we'll be back after this.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this football season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. If you think you know the game, put your money where your dumb mouth is. Which players are going off and which ones are overhyped? Make your picks, and you could hit it big. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stat projections. It takes less than 60 seconds to turn your takes into cash. This Washington squad, boy, Deebo Samuel. More, less. Bo Nix, quarterback, Denver, unit, fraternal organization of athletes organized in a common cause. 11 of them at once, more or less. Prize Picks is the only app that offers stacks. Whoa, Becker. You didn't warn me about the stacks. So you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup? What? Get in on the action in over 40 states, now including, that's right, California, Texas, and right down there in Georgia. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CHUBBY to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CHUBBY to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Well, let's just look out the window first so
We're
that we're
gonna
not
get a
full of
little
shit.
washed out.
I haven't heard any thunder and lightning,
That's true.
so maybe that's... Oh, we lost the light.
No, that's okay. He's just doing something on the
Do we
fly.
still need to be aware of that?
Okay. Here we go. What's up, Cincinnati? This is Claw Behemoth. What were we calling it? Chubby Claw?
Behemoth Machine, I think, was the winner.
Hey, what's up? This just taking it again, even though we're going to keep it all in here.
Keep it.
What's up, Cincinnati?
We need a clean... We want it clean, so go ahead.
We want it clean. Cincinnati, Ohio weather brought to you by Behemoth Machine. Lund is pointing now with correspondent Nathan Lund. Nathan Lund, why don't you take it away and give your version of the weather?
Well, it was heavenly Thursday, Friday here in Cincinnati, northeast of Cincinnati proper. So we're getting a little improper out here in the suburbs. But today it turned a little chilly and it's been raining, and that's going to continue tomorrow. And then Tuesday, rain is illegal. You guys voted on it, and
nice.
I guess it passed. So yeah,
Good.
no more rain. It's not allowed. I think there's going to be a lot of coverings in the sky. Drones that have tarps that prevent rain from falling, and if a single drop hits, I think city manager gets put in jail.
Nice, finally.
So that's nuts.
Finally, that's good. I love to hear that. You said something about chili, and when it comes to Cincinnati, you go either Skyline or Goldstar. You're here at Go Bananas all week. What do you go with, Skyline or Goldstar? Take it away.
I didn't have either of them.
You've had it before. Take it away.
I remember enjoying Skyline, I think, pretty
and
good.
that's one more vote for Skyline.
But I don't remember if I had the other one.
And that's
Golden Star. Is that what you
just
said?
Gold Star.
Gold
Just
Star.
You never had Gold Star?
I don't think so.
It's like, okay, here's the difference. Skyline Chili, you get there, it's a little dinery experience. We went to a Skyline. Me and you went.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just a diner experience. Gold Star, you go in there and it's like, it's got a little bit of an edge where you go in there and they'll be like, hey, don't sit at that table. There's a rusty nail. And you're like, oh, okay. And they're like, come sit up at the bar with me. Let me tell you a story about how I used to turn chili into hooch.
Let me tell you about the war.
Yeah. And he's like,
The
you want to
chili
know?
wars.
You want to know I lost my fucking kneecap? And you're like, how'd you do it, Charlie? He's like, the chili wars, right? So the Gold Star's got, and they'll give you a Bud Light there too. If you drink,
Okay.
they'll be like, we got beers.
I don't, but I can watch you drink because you're back.
No, I'm done.
You got the thirst.
Yeah, I'm back with the.
Or just weddings. You only drink at weddings and it's real sloppy every
I'm
time.
only going to drink special occasions. It wasn't that sloppy. Can you
okay.
I'll save you that video of me breaking the plate over my head. You throw that up there. It's 2 seconds long. I'll send it to you. But yeah, no, dude, I'm not slopping out. I had the thirst for one eve, and now I celebrated my friend's union. I wasn't even really hungover.
Nice. What'd you drink? A bunch of BLs?
No,
Cocktails?
no, Bud Light has corn syrup in it. I had like
Tequila
this is
soda?
gonna sound so crazy. I had a glass of red wine, and then
Not crazy.
I drank
Shots.
8 Nigerian beers.
Which one?
I don't know. I couldn't read the label. But I was so drunk.
But you
And
went Nigerian. Was it all Nigerian options at Carl's wedding?
I asked for Stella Artois, and this person gave me a Nigerian beer, and they were like, "That's the same thing." And I was like, "Okay." And then I just continued drinking those at the bar afterwards. And we were having fun.
have
It was
been
nice.
good.
It was a brisk night. Everybody was laughing. I did break a plastic plate over my head and kind of freaked some people out.
It wasn't plastic, was it?
It was plastic.
How did it break like that?
I just knew how to smash it the correct way.
No.
Yeah.
Had you done it before?
No, the first time it
looked-
whipped around and didn't break, but I heard it crack, and then I took another one and fully broke it.
Wow.
Yeah, they were.
Wow.
What do they call it in wrestling? Gimmicked plates.
Yeah. They
yeah.
looked perfect.
Yeah, no,
It
it
looked
broke.
like a fake plate, and I was like, comedian wedding. Maybe there were some fake plates.
Dude, comedian wedding. I'm gonna have sugar glass, so after
Yeah,
everybody takes
yeah.
a drink, they can break it over each other's fucking heads.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, everything will be sugar glass. Every plate will be fake. Every bride and every love will be real. Fuck. Do we still have the weather behind us? This is gonna.
We have whatever we want.
Yeah, that's true. I like standing. Gov never wants to stand with me.
I mean,
He says
stand up comic.
screams my bursitis.
Podcasting, you have to sit. Stand up, you have to stand. But who says you can't flip them?
Can I ask you this? Podcast, I like when you guys lay in bed.
Oh yeah, Well, I mean, what
Do
can you
people
do?
hate that? I like it.
I think it is. I mean, it's out of necessity. It's not like we can go rent a space everywhere we go.
Yeah. You sit on the edge of
We're
your
in
bed,
bed.
though.
We could sit on the edge of the bed, but we're tie.
Me and Gov have done a bedcast before.
Yeah. It's right there. And yeah, I think the crazier thing is laying down versus trying to at least. I usually try to sit up against
Sam will lay.
the headboard. He will lay down. He'll be just ahead. He'll be asleep. He fell asleep once. No, he doesn't. He
I
does a
think
good
Gov
job.
fell asleep on one of the rants of ours, actually.
Oh,
I really do.
for how long?
Like, I
Just
think
let
I just
him-
kind of
let him be?
Just let him be. Yeah.
He had a nightmare.
Yeah, he had a night
was
terror
attacked.
on the cast. First recorded night terror since his sleep study.
Yeah, he couldn't move.
Yeah, he had a paralysis
Sleep
demon.
yeah,
and I was up,
shitting
and
on
I'm
his
up there
chest.
like, and I would kill myself for a bowl of Rice Krispie treats or whatever the fuck. And he's up there, he's up there in his own fucking
You
terrified
just-
world.
You don't look at him for
No.
like 12 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes I won't.
You're
Sometimes
just-
we'll do this
you're
podcast. He'll sit in the
zone.
chair, and I'll be behind him, and I'll be like, "What if Eminem was Arabic or whatever?" You know what I mean? And he's like, he doesn't even see me back here. So he doesn't really see me a lot, man. Not like you do, bro. Do you like doing a podcast with Sam, or do you want to quit them both and do our own dog party too?
That'd be cool. No, I have missed seeing Sam. This is the third weekend without being with Sam because I had the wedding. And he had Big Diamond Festival in Arkansas.
Oh, yeah.
And then last weekend I had a music festival that had comedy in Trinidad, and I wanted to be a part of that. It was the first one.
Can you make it? Keep going. Can you make it look like we're standing on a street corner? Yeah.
Trinidad, Colorado. So I was there last weekend, a part of the Fancy Spider Festival, and that was great. And then this weekend, so yeah, we have not. And Sam wanted to just kind of take care of the episodes himself with Becker and a guest instead of trying to do the remote
Zoom.
thing. Yeah,
People hate the Zoom.
it's harder. But
Because the timing's off?
That and internet, all the internet connections have to be good, whatever. So we skipped all of those headaches the last couple of weeks, and next weekend we'll be together, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
Because I do like doing it. I used to visibly, obviously not enjoy it often, but that was when I was like bartending, and Sam would be like, I have to record at 9 a.m. on Wednesday, and I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
I'll sleep from 4 to 8:30. And then
Yeah.
be ready to be funny for an hour. But that was long ago, and mostly,
Dude, how
we're
sick
in
is
bed.
bartending? I want to bartend.
Nah, it's annoying.
Yeah, it probably sucks now. Because
it was fine.
people are like, you've got to give all your tips through the iPad. And it's like, bitch, remember when people used to have custody battles in places like this? You guys are like, oh, what now? Did you make sure you gave the iPad back to the kitchen so they knew how much cornbread was left? And it's like, why don't you fight me?
I didn't have to deal with that.
A fight in the walk-in.
Didn't have to deal with like a corporate kind of thing like that. So
yeah,
that
sucks,
was okay.
man. There used to be
fun.
back in my day. There was a time where you could bartend and someone would hand you paper money.
Yeah,
And you say thank you, sir.
Oh no! See, so yeah, in Trinidad, this was like an older crowd a lot of the time, so they'd like pay with cash and then leave it on the bar, and it's like, do you want? And then they don't hand you money for the next round, so you have to like.
Oh, subtract.
You want
I
me
had
to
to do
you want
that.
me to take this for you?
Yeah.
Like you don't want to hand
You'd be
this
like,
to me?
just take it out of this. That's what I'd always hit them with.
Or
all the construction guys would come in and put like a
Give
20
you 50.
on, and I'd be like, doink, doink,
Take
doink,
it
and
out
I'd
of
be
this.
like, damn,
Annoying.
At the end, you're giving me $3.
Dumb. Yeah, a lot of that.
How dare
So yeah, for
you.
the most part, it was fine, and to work for two people that I'm friends with made it better. To work Tuesday and Wednesday instead of the weekends. We closed at 11, so it wasn't like most people aren't getting shitty, sloppy Tuesday, Wednesday, but still, people can be annoying. Oh, I wanted less ice. Oh, can you pour it strong? You know, it's like I've never talked to you in my life. I'm going to hook you up and fuck over my friends that are the owners of this place.
Yeah.
And I always be like, you can get a double if you want. Like, no. And I was like, oh yeah, you just wanted
You wanted
money for nothing.
Free.
Yeah, you just wanted free shit.
You know what though, man?
You just wanted to rob my friends.
You know what, man? I say rob them.
Go to I'd give them their address. I said, go to their house.
You know, there's a
you
hot
want to take
take,
money
but, like,
out of
if
their
somebody's
pocket?
Like, why don't you if the guy's vibe is cool, I'll be like,
Take it.
Here you go, compadre.
Or, you know, people...
Take the bottle. Get the fuck out of here. Wreck your car.
We had a couple real geniuses who thought, oh, yeah, I get a Long Island iced tea because...
It's more booze.
Yes. And some of them actually, I think, would believe that it's like supposed to be a shot of each, and it's not. It never was.
So crazy.
It's supposed to add up to about a shot, but it's hard.
All of it?
Yes.
Really?
Or, you know, like an ounce and a half. Yeah. Like, I mean, and that's different depending on where you go. But I think most of the time you're not trying to really give them a full pour of anything.
No.
But it's hard to nail that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, they think that they're gaming the system. Meanwhile, they're drinking 8 liquors at once and then puking.
And then
they get a tummy ache.
Then they're like, why do I have a DUI? But you know what's crazy is I've been watching old episodes of Blind Date. Remember that show?
Yeah, yeah.
And they just popped up on my YouTube algorithm. I think it's because I was watching. Like old. Cops kept popping up, and dude, Cops is so depressing if you watch it now, because whatever, but they arrest people, anybody, and dude, they'll pull out their pocket, and I mean the littlest nugget of gray weed. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure.
And
yeah.
the cops are like, whoa!
Busted.
Hey, asshole, you want to tell us what else is in the fucking car?
Hey, Noriega.
Let's beat the shit out of this guy. Because it's like in the 90s, dude.
Yeah.
And so they'll like and it's like, it's in like
Let
California.
me dent that head for you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's in California. He's like, you want to tell me what your friend threw out the window? And then go back on the highway. It's like the littlest blunt wrap. And he's like, oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Get ready to get fucked in your asshole in prison. It's so crazy, dude. Don't drop the soap because they slam the door.
Still a thing. Some places it has not changed.
So crazy, dude.
And you're still doing hard time for a little.
Some guy
green.
had like coke and like 2 pounds of weed, and the guy was like. He was like, had long hair.
The cop was scared.
The cop was like, the cop put his gun on it.
On the weed?
The guy saw...
the weed's got a gun. If I smoked that much weed, I'd get so scared.
He's like, if I put a little powder in this tube and I crack it, it turns blue, you're going to jail. And the guy's just handcuffed and he's just like, it won't. And the cop's just like... blue, and the guy's like, fuck. I was like, dude, this show's too depressing, man. It's not good.
Yeah, no, I stopped. Sam sometimes, Cops is on late every night
in the hotel,
and so it's always there. And sometimes he wants it, but yeah, usually I don't enjoy it because a lot of times it is. you know why we're here? And it's like the 12th time that the guy's either doesn't have a license because he can't get it, but he has a job or whatever, 2 hours away. You know, whatever. There's some sad shit.
Sad ones on there.
Where it's like, yeah, you're gonna go away now. And then a lot of times, the cop isn't stoked. Like you said, with drugs, a lot of times they are like fucking acting like they're saving people.
Or they'll get like
from
a young white
from hell.
kid and a young black kid and a young white girl, it looked like, in a car, and they had a joint. And I think like the young black kid ate it.
Oh, hell yeah.
And the cops had him like handcuffed on the thing and just putting a glove on. The white kid is in the back of the car because, you know, he was driving and they smelled weed on him. So he's arrested. The girl's freaking out. And the cop just looked at the black kid and he was like, I will put on a pair of gloves and I will put my fingers in your throat. And it's he's like, just tell me if you ate it. And the kid's like, I didn't eat it. And nothing happened to him, which was actually pretty sick. I was like, damn, that still holds up.
He called the cops bluff.
Yeah, he was like, I didn't eat. And the cop's like, okay. And then the girl got arrested and her mom came down. I was like, this sucks. This show sucks.
She
man.
burped and smoke
It's just
came out. They're like, get her.
Yeah, she's like, and the cop's like, whoa, catch your contact off that fart.
It's like
That
sensi
hit her with a fucking baton. Yeah, dude, that shit sucks, man. I mean, whatever, dude. Cops act so weird.
It's weird to watch people get got who a lot of times they don't deserve it, or they're doing normal shit and they're like
jail.
They're like, come on, man, I just had a joint in here from like
they'll
a year
bust like
ago.
a dude in like ratty pants sitting in a park for having a beer. It's like, leave that motherfucker alone.
Yeah, I can't wait to get the shit beat out of me even more than life already has. Yeah, that's cool.
Cool guy in a button-up shirt is kicking the shit out of me for drinking a beer in the park.
Yeah, no, I got over that a while back.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't normally. I mostly just want almost any movie over any show in the hotel room because I can't stand commercials.
Oh yeah.
The TV ones, especially YouTube, you watch a couple, it's a little less, but on TV they're like, here's 9 minutes of commercials. I hope you love them.
Dude,
they're mostly for old people.
TV's got crazy
Bills, life insurance, and it's like I can't handle it. I grew up watching so much TV, but and there's more of them now. I think there's more ads, or like late at night, they fuck you. They shave a couple more minutes off.
Late at night, fuck you.
Reruns
You're trying to watch Everybody Loves Raymond, and you're
it's like a
"We haven't
5-minute
watched commercials
show
for six.
It's a
6 minutes.
There's 2 scenes now in Everybody Loves Raymond: the setup and then the hug at the end, and the middle's just gone.
Yeah.
The middle's just ads for
like,
fucking coins or whatever. It's coins and shit.
You're watching King of Queens. You're like, what the fuck is Kevin James?
He wasn't even in that one. Yeah. How did they cut around?
Oh my god!
How'd they cut around Doug?
How'd they cut around the king?
Fucking Doug.
Doug Heffernan. Dude, I'll watch that. If that comes on, sometimes Arthur Spooner will hit a fucking absolute moonshot, dude. I forget. I was in a hotel and Arthur Spooner's up there like, Douglas, will you patch me the catsup? And you know, Kevin James wants to be a hard ass to Arthur Spooner. And he's like, it's called ketchup in this house, Arthur. And he's like, Douglas, I need the catsup for my cheeseburger, you know? And they go back and forth a couple times. And he's like, how about I give it to you? And then he starts putting it on the burger. He's like, say ketchup, and he won't do it. So he just pours a bunch of ketchup on his cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
and Arthur
good.
Spooner's like, serenity now, or whatever. And I'm like,
he's
damn,
crossing
rips,
over.
Dude. Yeah, I'm like, dude, he's the greatest.
If I were an actor, I would try to slip in old, like everybody loved you from something else. Get it in the new shit.
Yeah, dude.
Do a little line. Just be like, hey, remember that guy?
Yeah, like you go. Doug Heffernan goes in the basement and he's calling Morty Seinfeld. You know what I mean? He's like, we're gonna be in the pool. We're gonna be in the clubhouse. We're gonna be all over that shuffleboard court. And then they're like, oh shit, that's from Seinfeld.
Right. You audition and it's like, hey, you can hire any of these guys and you're gonna get one guy. You hire me, you get everybody I've ever been.
That's true.
So
that's true. You pretty much get
what
everybody.
Do you want? Yeah, you're gonna get them.
You're gonna with Arthur Spooner or with Jerry Stiller, you're just
guys.
gonna get the same guy.
You get a couple guys.
You're gonna get the same guy, and he's wearing the same clothes. I mean, he doesn't even switch his clothes. Oh, I guess you get the Zoolander version of him where he's like,
oh yeah, sure, Hollywood, Hollywood agent.
You get him in that
to the stars.
The greatest range would be like if Daniel Day-Lewis would have guested on King of Queens.
Yeah.
Because then you get Daniel playing.
Then you just watch him. You just watch that. Then he's the king for an episode.
He's like, I've abandoned my child. Yeah, that's how he comes in. You're like, damn, we know that. That's blood.
The episode fades in. Doug's at a diner drinking a milkshake.
Yeah,
and then Plainview comes in. It's
he's
like,
the waiter.
Holy shit!
He's the waiter.
Here we go.
Oh, he comes in character as
this
Daniel
is
Plainview.
A good one.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean,
this is the one where Doug meets Daniel Plainview. Actually, dude, this show would actually rock.
Yeah, yeah.
If we created a TV show where we're two male men, let's say, kind of a Doug Heffernan adjacent. We're two male men.
But different enough.
Right. We're two male men. They gave us a route to get. You know what? This is what I wanted to bring up. Old movies and old TV shows, they would have a premise that isn't really real. It's close, but it's not really real. Like, what the fuck is a pet detective? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, that's not real, but they presented it as a real job that this one fucking weirdo had, right? So we'll just be mailman that they gave a tandem route to. Yeah. Right? Because we both have ADD or whatever.
Or like cops, used to be there was always one, now there's usually two.
Yeah.
So post office is in this world. The post office is fully funded.
Yeah,
and everybody loves mail, so everybody gets two
You're
mail
the driver,
people.
and I'm the letter.
Yeah, like
dropper.
Garbage truck.
Yeah.
We live in a nice neighborhood that takes care of its constituents.
Sure.
And so you get two mail
every
people.
Week we have a celebrity.
We're killing
playing
new
all
to
of
the
their
neighborhood.
roles.
Yeah.
So like we're in there, we're having a milkshake, we got a couple of lines funny back and forth, and then all of a sudden a guy sticks his finger and he's like, I drink your milkshake for no reason, and you're like, holy shit, that was Daniel Day-Lewis. You know what I mean? What the fuck?
Right.
He's in this? And and then at the end, you give him top billing, starring Daniel Day-Lewis, fucking Nathan Lund, Ram Barnacle, whatever. But Daniel Day-Lewis is in the episode. How much do you think he charges? Be like, just come in as Daniel Plainview for 2 seconds, bro.
Yeah.
Please. Please.
I mean,
you're that serious?
You're shooting in LA and he lives in LA. No, he's probably in England.
Shoot in like Vienna.
You got to go to him.
Yeah.
Or green screen.
What do you mean? Green screen?
The milkshake's fake. Daniel Day-Lewis is fake. I mean, everything's edited together. So he's in front of a green screen in England. We react, holy shit. But then we wouldn't get to meet him. So
yeah, but
that would suck.
I'm trying to do this TV show. I'm thinking it's on CBS to meet people like this.
Yeah.
Right?
So
I want Gosling to come in wet and pick me up and kiss me, like The Notebook or whatever. I want to do that.
Yeah. You would want to be in the
Yeah, and then like maybe we'll get a Magic Mike situation for you. Channing Tatum put his wiener in your face like you've always wanted or something.
Or Shaq.
Yeah,
we could
Shaq.
Dude, we're doctor. Well, wait. Well, we're male.
We're mailmen,
but we pretend to be doctors to see Shaq's dick.
This is what we need to do. Okay, this is an idea. We need to get famous enough with this show where we can start having celebrity cameos. I'm thinking put it on HBO or something, and then we tell Shaq, "Hey, Shaq, we need to do this thing where we run by and you're naked in your house. Will you?
Yeah.
Will you do it?" And then Shaq will be like, I'll think about it. We'll be like, we won't show your wiener, but you do need to be naked, so you need to put one of those cock socks on you, right? And he'd be like, oh, okay. And be like, so it's just kind of from far away, but it needs to show that you're naked. Oh, all right. And we have an intimacy coordinator come in, okay? And he's like,
right.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
and
do
just
it right.
holler when you're naked, I'll come in and bring in the sock, right? And so when Shaq's naked, he's like, come on in here, because he's a professional athlete. He's been naked in front of men a lot.
Yeah.
We need to find one of his ex-teammates and find out what he looked like in the locker room. That's what we need. We don't need to go through all this.
We don't need CBS.
We don't need to swindle Shaq in real life to see his wiener.
A whole show.
Because we're also going to see his wiener when he's old. I want to know how his wiener was when he was playing, when he was a player.
Yeah.
Yeah. How his wiener did before.
I think you said earlier you would
how his wiener
go
was
to
when he was young.
You wanted him to sign.
Saying it the worst way.
You could see it at his
funeral. I want to know how Shaq's wiener was when he was young.
LSU.
No. Past that. Magic.
Okay.
When he's 19, 20. You know?
Okay.
I don't want to be a pedophile to see Shaq's wiener. I want to just see
You were saying at
style.
his funeral, which I think maybe before, not during the service.
I was saying, no, not during the service.
You were saying night before.
Night before, the mortician lets me in. I sneak into Finsky. You know? The mortician, I walk up, I go, hey, the mortician's like, well, you're here to see the body of Shaquille, you know?
Yeah.
And I assume that's how he talks.
There's a whole line of people that want to give him $20.
I'm like, damn, how many people are looking at his dick?
Well,
like, $35, you can fuck him. You can fuck him up the ass. All the Golden State Warriors are here. All the 1995 Chicago Bulls
Kings,
are lined up.
A lot of Sacramento Kings would want to get revenge.
Yeah.
For the early 2000s.
Michael Jordan probably want to take a crack at him just because he's, he's super fucking competitive. He's like, yeah, but you never fuck me up the ass, because Michael Jordan has to win or whatever. He's evil, I think. Every time you see him, he's wearing red.
Yeah.
Goes who else? The devil. No, dude. I don't think Michael Jordan's evil. But he might be. He's a candidate for it. Smoking cigars, wearing red.
Gambling.
I'm back to red again.
A lot of gambling.
Gambling, smoking cigars, wearing red.
I did some gambling today, and I think
might
I
have
won a
sold
couple
his soul
bucks.
for that jumper. You did?
Yeah.
Couple hundo?
Nah, well, maybe. We'll see.
That's our boy.
Got to wait for these later games.
Yeah, Michael Jordash might be evil. Say his name wrong. He came up with the jeans.
Shoes and jeans.
Shoes and jeans.
So that's a lot of money because everybody would wear. Everybody loves pants, shirts, and he had you covered. Not head to toe though, because he didn't go above the waist.
But he used to wear a Kangol, which to me is a nasty man.
Did he? Would he?
Michael Jordan?
Black Kangol?
Yeah.
Like
sometimes
LL?
he'd wear a cherry red
Fuzzy?
one. He'd be like, where's my beautiful red hat?
Where's my devil's Kangol?
Where's my beautiful ass hat? A little cherry on top of this outfit. He would drive a Corvette. He would smoke cigars.
Do you want to promote anything before we go?
I want to promote
love.
I want to promote being nice to people when you see them. I want to promote friendship. I want to promote Swapcast. I don't want to promote Instagram or anything. I just want to promote liking and subscribing.
Shows? That's what I meant by shows. Yeah, sorry. That's usually a good thing if you got some shows. No, like a live show that you got coming up that you're excited about.
Claw Machine every Tuesday.
Is that true?
Tuesday at Commonwealth. Yeah.
Oh, every week.
Every week.
How do you like that?
I hate it.
It's a lot. That's a lot of pressure.
I wish it would stop. Nobody ever comes.
There's pressure to be like, this is fun because it feels safe, right? And you're not worried about the reactions and getting everybody.
Well, that's
live.
fun.
You're
when
like,
me and Blake get on stage,
you like it, yeah.
When me and Blake get on stage, I love performing. I love doing. I was thinking about taking an improv. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I kind of want to learn all aspects of it. I want to take an acting class this year. I really do. I want to take an acting class to do the Meisner or whatever the fuck. I want to do an acting class. I want to do I want to learn about all kinds of performance. I got a mime thing I've been doing lately. I cut my own dick off. I eat it. I poop it out. I throw it at a guy in the front row. And dude, a guy, he flinched.
Sounds like you should teach the class.
No, dude, he flinched. I did it so good he flinched.
Yeah.
I did this thing. I pull out the fake scissors. I pull my wiener out I pull my wiener out, and then I cut my wiener like that.
Yeah.
A lady screamed. I did it on stage. I'll send you the video. You can drop it in. And then I cut, and when I did the cut and I pulled, some lady went, "No!" You can hear it on the thing. She screamed. I fully mimed in a theater.
Yeah.
And then I said, I said to the comics, "That's how you do a theater." And people started laughing, right? I was like really trying to do theater, okay? So I want to learn all that shit.
You're
so
on
I'm
your way.
promoting performance. I'm promoting art, and I'm promoting the love of two men or women or two women, and I'm promoting happiness, and I'm promoting Chubby Behemoth, and I'm promoting Claw Machine. I'm promoting Gub, and I'm promoting. If you want to come see me, I guess I am promoting Instagram. Go to @RamBarnacle.
There you go,
and you can see me do my dancings.
Go see me and Sam in Burlington, Vermont Comedy Club next weekend.
Can I host?
Can you get to Vermont?
Probably.
All right. Hit
Planes
up Sam.
exist.
Hit up Sam.
I've never been there. I want to go there so bad.
I haven't been to Vermont either. I'm excited. Sam and I will be at the Comedy Works in Denver Thanksgiving weekend. That's Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and then I'm headlining Comedy Works for the first time that Sunday, November 30th. Yeah, I'm excited.
November 40th? That's not a date, bro.
That's the date that I was given. And
you're not headlining.
I
The
didn't
40th
think
don't
about
exist,
it.
cuz.
Wait. November doesn't have 40?
Nope.
December does.
December has 40.
I was thinking of...
You're fucked up.
No, November 30th.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God. First, hopefully not a prank booking, but I think it's real. It's a Sunday, and it'll be a wonderful weekend, so please come out to that. And then Sisyphus Brewing, you know about it, Minneapolis, December 26th and 27th. Yeah,
fucking rocks.
after Thanksgiving or
man.
after Christmas,
That rocks, dude.
it's gonna be. That's when people go to the Twin Cities. It's right after Christmas. It's
Well, no,
magical.
they're still there.
White Christmas.
They're still there. It's absolutely gorgeous and glorious.
covered in snow. Hopefully, 30
Hey,
below.
It will be. It won't be 30 below.
But we'll be
It doesn't
inside.
get real cold up there until Jan, Feb.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna have.
Perfect.
It's actually gonna be pretty much probably.
Mild.
Probably we're talking about maybe probably high 30s in Minnesota about that time because the barometric pressure comes down from the lakes and blows sideways.
The shit barometer.
And yeah, and
I watched a Leahy YouTube best stuff last night, so I got Leahy brain.
thanks, dude. And I got Bubbles head.